My name is Josie, and this is my experience with the guidance class. In this class, we took a deeper look into many different topics about student learning, student habits, and the experiences that we go through, such as certain experiences such as time management, the mindsets that we create for ourselves, the motivation that we either do or don't give ourselves, and the habits that we have, and what we tend to focus our energy on. When we focused on the topic of time management, I connected with this personally because as a person who struggles with time management, it was interesting to find out, to experience a new perspective of it. In this lesson, it gave me a new viewpoint of we control what we choose to prioritize, and that what we choose to put off will always force its way into making time, forcing us to make time for it. When I struggle with time management, my tasks tend to become very stressful and hard to manage, and I get put into a certain state where I tend to start losing more time or not focusing on what I need to do. A topic that I also learned that connects to time management is the lesson that we learned about our mindsets. The mindset that we learned about was victim and creator mindsets. I personally have I have this type of mindset of where I make myself into a victim of the actions and situations that I've created for myself. And this was a very unhealthy mindset of blaming others and not taking personal responsibility, and it clouded my judgment of what to do and what actions to take to fix the situations I put myself in. When we were going through this lesson, it gave me a moment of realization that when I start taking self-responsibility for my actions, and I start analyzing what I did wrong, I can work to grow past that and work past these inconveniences that I create for myself. And to work towards growing past these bad habits, I have to motivate myself. So, just like we talked about in our topic of motivation. In our topic of motivation, I spoke about how I tend to have a lot of anxiety and self-doubt in my work and what I choose to do. I'll put myself down in situations that need my attention the most. And when learning about motivation, we were able to tell the difference between personal affirmation and criticism. And when I was learning about the two, it would help. I was taking that information in to help myself to differentiate what to tell myself when I'm in a bad mindset, or when I'm trying to motivate myself to do better and to push myself more. And I'm choosing to use this as a tool to help myself better my studying habits and bettering the way I choose to learn. Out of the many topics that we did learn about, I personally liked Got Grit the most. Got Grit was a lesson where we got to learn about our own habits and what we tend to focus our energy on, or something that we're very passionate about. Because of the fact I tend to have anxiety and self-doubt, I tend to be very tedious with my work when I am working on it, and I focus most of my energy on small tasks and stuff that I tend to overthink. This lesson gave me a chance to really self-reflect on what I choose to put my energy into and what to actually choose to start choosing more important things to start being passionate about or being passionate to work on. What I've taken from all of these topics is that I still have a lot of self-growth and student habits to work on. And what I created as a mission statement for myself was, as a student will learn better studying habits, and I will learn to start taking personal responsibilities for my actions and learn from my mistakes that tend to lead me astray. And I want to become a student who is confident in their work and what they choose to put out as an image of themselves. Thank you for listening.